This is a short tutorial on Microsoft Excel. We're going to go over some basic formulas, sorting, filling, formatting, and some basic charts. So here we have an Excel document, and I have 3 columns. The first thing we're going to do is some basic formulas. The first formula we're going to do is a sum formula. And what you can do is actually click right below the column, right below all the numbers that you want to sum up, and you can click on this icon right up here, and we'll sum it automatically. As you can see, it took the range of the numbers that you wanted to add together, and then I can press enter. Another way I can do that is by simply entering in the formula in the formula bar, and you start all formulas with an equal sign, and in this case the formula is sum. I'm going to open up the parentheses, then I'm going to highlight all of the cells I want to add together and close the parentheses. And then finally, I can find out the sum or any formula by clicking on this formula builder icon. And you'll get another little box, and it'll ask you what you want to do, or you can search for a function. It's here, so I'm going to click on sum. And then down here it gives me the range, or I can put in each number, and the colon separates the first cell with the last cell that we want to enter. And then I can just press enter. It's summed it up for us. Another thing you can do is, if you already have the formula in there, I can X out of this formula builder for a second. If you already have the formula in there and you see this little box on the bottom right hand corner of your cell, you can click and drag it over to the right or up or down, wherever you are, and it will actually copy the formula but change the columns and the rows for you appropriately. So once you have the formula one place, you can simply copy it in multiple places. Okay, we're now going to do average. In average, you could type in the formula up here, or you can click on the formula builder. And again, average is here, so I'm going to double click on it. It gives me my range, and I'm going to press enter. And I have my average. Minimum is the same thing. I can click on here. And click on minimum. Because I had a formula in there, it just gave me that message. It gives me the range, and then I press enter twice. The next one we're going to do is maximum, and it's here in the list, but let's say it wasn't here. I would just type in what I was looking for, and it will pop up. I can double click on it, and again, since there was a formula in there, it gives me that message. It's giving me the range, and I could just press enter twice, and it's giving me all of my information. I'm going to get rid of my cells, and I'm going to get rid of my formula builder for a minute. Now I'm just going to show you, if I highlight, we can do some formatting with these cells as well. I can change the font type and as well as the font size. I could bold, underline, italicize, and underline. And I can also add borders, whatever borders I'd like. If I just like an outside border around the whole thing, I can do that. And I can also click on this drop down next to the paint can and give my columns different fill colors. I could change the text color as well. Let's say I wanted to create a chart. I would click on the 4th tab after I highlight all of my columns, and then I could choose a bar, a line, a pie, a column, a line, a pie, a bar, any graph I want. So if I click on the drop down, say I want a 3D cluster column, it would automatically create my chart. I can choose different layouts by simply clicking up here on the top, and I can choose different colors here as well. As you can see, we have a bunch of them. Let's create some other ones. We can create a line graph. It creates a line graph, which we could modify if we'd like. And now if I want to do a pie graph, and I created the pie graph. These are just some basic formulas and graphs. If you have any additional questions, you can come to Calkins Lab and visit Learning Support. We're in Calkins 106. Our phone number is 516-463-7777, or you can email us at learningsupport@hofstra.edu. Thank you.